Ringke was nice enough to send over some iPhone 12 cases, and I'll be looking at them today. I'm Iskyler, let's get started. Also, I'm giving all of these cases away. There's some info in the description. So, I've got 4 of them. The Onyx Case in black, the Fusion X in camo, the Air S in black, Fusion Case, which is clear. And when I first opened the box, I was like, oh dang, they sent me 4 cases. And then I left them on my desk for a few days. Then when I came back and I opened the cases, I was like, ooh, these are nice. They really are. So the 4 cases have got quite a few things in common. They share a pretty similar design language. They're all fairly slim cases with a lip around the edge and the camera. And I mean, those are all standard things, but it's important that they're there. And they also have some subtle branding on each case, which I actually really like the look of. Some of them are on the camera lip, some of them are on the outer edges, and some of them are just on the case back. But I think they really look nice and add to the case. They're not in like a tacky way or anything, I just think they look nice there. Additionally, I appreciate the elegant simplicity inherent in their design. There's just something beautiful about a case like this that just isn't seen in bad cases. And that sounds kind of weird, but I've spent most of my life in bad phone cases. That's what I've done. I've spent most of my time shopping in the under $20, those cheap phone cases, even if I can under 10. And I've seen pretty bad phone cases, and they can be terrible. And these are just so much better than the bad phone cases that I've used. The designs look beautiful and the cases feel amazing, but they're not without any downsides. A potential downside is protection of the phone, drop protection, etc. So they advertise military-grade protection in the cases, but that just sounds like fancy marketing words to me that don't really mean anything. But since I'm not willing to throw around my phone, I'll leave that to the pros. I can't really validate their claims of protection. Though the Onyx Case here and then the Fusion X do really look like they could protect well. Now there is one more really cool feature that I don't like, but it only makes me think better about the case. Now, you see these holes? They make straps that you can put through there. Like the iPod Touch Loop, remember that? That was kind of crazy. Or you can really use any sort of strap or lanyard type thing and just feed it through right there. It's the same thing that's on my lens cap. That sort of thing can go right through there. And it's really nice there because you see these holes and you might not notice them as a design thing. They just look like they fit in with the case, but they're actually very functional. Now for me, I tried their included wrist strap thing with what they sent me, and I really didn't like it, but I'm sure there are people that do like it, and for them it's built right there, and for me it doesn't get in the way at all. I didn't even notice it for a while, and that's some top-notch design. Funny pun, oh, oops, I wasn't supposed to read that. And that's some top-notch design. But, I mean, it's just nice to have it there. Like, for the 2 people that want it, it's great for them. And for me, it doesn't bother me at all. So, are these cases worth it? Should you buy one for your iPhone 12? The short answer is yes, they really are. The long answer is yes, because they're quality and cheap. They're just genuinely good cases, these are. Everyone I've shown them to has loved them, thought they were great. And get this, the ones that I have here are all between $11 and $14. That is my favorite price range right there, under $15. That's awesome, super cheap, a great phone case price. And the cases themselves are just really good. Although that is, unless you're worried about drop protection, then I wouldn't be so sure because I don't really know how great the drop protection is and I don't really trust it. But personally, I'm just going to take it and put a glass screen protector on. And in my opinion, these are just fantastic cases at this price range. Absolutely amazing, worth every dollar. But, which one should you get? At least out of the 4 that I have here. Well, I'm going to tell you all of my observations on each case, then let you decide for yourself. So, this Onyx one is my favorite, and mostly for its buttons. I can't let you touch them, because, well, I have it here. But I can tell you how other people reacted with them. Their reactions were like, wow, these are like real buttons. And man, these feel good. And that's just how they are. They have their own pieces of metal, or actually it's probably plastic here, that feel as buttons. They're just like fake buttons here, and they feel great. I love them so much. Now, when I was throwing the case around, one of the buttons came out, but it did just go right back in. and I was literally throwing the case around my room, so that might be a bit of an edge case, but that is a thing to worry about there. It might not be the greatest build quality, at least on the buttons. Everything else on these feels like a fantastic build quality. It's really surprising. And the sides and the back also have a really unique texture that just feels awesome. It feels great. It's a nice grip that really doesn't feel like the phone's gonna slip out of my hand or anything. And it's super comfortable. That's why this case is just my favorite. Oh, and lastly, it lays flat on its back. Now that sounds like a minor thing, but trust me, it's not. And it also appears to offer the most protection to drops. Maybe. That's what it looks like, but I can't be sure. My second most favorite is the Air S case. It just feels so good and has some awesome color options. The soft feel of this case in the hand is just absolutely amazing. But it does have some drawbacks. It doesn't look like it offers a lot of drop protection, and it doesn't lay flat. And this part is so upsetting because this case looks so nice, so I'm willing to accept it, but you really want to keep that in mind. When you put this case face down on a table, it's going to wobble around. And I just hate that. That is terrible. My third favorite is the Fusion X case because it looks like it's got some decent drop protection, but I'm not a huge fan of how it feels. Now I do appreciate that it lays flat, and it's got a clear back, but one that looks really good. Like, I like the pattern. Even the one without the pattern, I really like this clear back. And that brings me to my least favorite, the Fusion. This case is by no means a bad case, but it's just a boring, clear case, and it really looks like a cheap case. It doesn't feel like one, but it does look like one just out of being a plastic, clear case. And I don't like the plastic feel of it. I really don't like it. But what I really can appreciate with this one is the strong build quality, which is awesome. And the little lips on the sides are almost unnoticeable, but allow it to lay flat on a table as all cases should. Now that's what I've got to say about these cases. I'm Iskyler. Hold on, I've got a giveaway. So yeah, I talked about it at the beginning. There'll be a giveaway of all the cases. The first place winner will get to choose 2. Then the second place winner will get to choose from the other 2 to get 1 case. And then the third place winner will get whatever case is left. Now, I would totally enter it if you're planning on getting an iPhone 12 or have one, because I don't think many people will, so you'll have a really good opportunity. You might even be like the only person, so good odds there. Also, I think the entries will be super easy. It'll just be like click through to a link or retweet something. Those will be like the only 2 options. Super easy. So check that out. And yeah, I'm Iskyler. Thanks for watching. Bye. And a quick disclosure, they did send me the cases, but that in no way affected my opinion in this review at all. Thanks for watching. Bye.